There's one where he's really strong. Say it. But it starts with B, which he doesn't like. Say it.
Say it, say it.
P, what the hell is the horn? PP, what's that? It's P.
She's exactly, but Zoxy is Zoxy. It's like a little hole.
Hi family, how are you? Welcome to another video here from Tres Continentes. Today we're back to...
Right? The actual Tres Continentes.
The usual three, right? Thank God the World Cup is over. Portugal didn't make it. Brazil is out. Thanks to fucking Bruno Guimarães.
By the way, congratulations, right? I thought it was really cool.
And Argentina cheated.
I thought it was really cool that the Tres Continentes team posted the Brazil and Japan video 2 weeks after Japan was eliminated. That was really cool, man.
No, if you want to see real stuff, you go to Sport TV, you know? Here, it's just for fun. Here, the timing is off.
You saw the awkward moment.
I also went on Sport TV.
Hey family, can I introduce a guest?
It's serious there, but here it's all jokes and fun.
Me, Brazil, and Japan. Look what you brought.
It's Portugal and Japan, idiot. Sorry, it's not all the same thing, okay?
Sorry.
There's a guest here. Today, the producers brought in, she's one of the best guests they've ever brought here. Or maybe one of the worst too. Hold on. We'll get there. Giovanna, our guest. Wow.
I hate being called Giovanna.
No, because over there, nobody can say my name, Giovanna. Everyone says you are Giovanna.
Giovanna? Why Giovanna? Isn't Giovanna a name?
But I think it's because of the accent.
Don't they speak Portuguese? Don't you speak Portuguese there?
They speak Portuguese.
So why do you say her name wrong?
It's not wrong, it's Giovanna. I can't even say it. She pronounces her own name wrong.
And you go by G, actually, right?
I'm G. Yes, that's how I introduce myself. My name is Giovanna Vieira, which is my last name, J. Giovanna Vieira.
Here you have the
Pau.
of Paulo and Batista's bar. I am Pau from Paulo.
From Paul Poo Poo. Yeah, I know all of you.
Great, that's Ma from Matthias.
Giovanna, for those who don't know, she's me in Angola. It's the opposite.
She's your complete opposite. A woman while you're a man, and she's white while you're black.
She's beautiful.
You're Angolan, she's Brazilian. She's Brazilian.
She's Brazilian who comes to Angola pretending to be Angolan. Wow, what do Angolans eat? Rui. Oh, they eat fungi. Wow, that's good. Let's film. That's what she's like.
She doesn't know much about Angolan food.
That's a lie.
That's what you do too. What do you mean? And bad jokes too. Oh, Mario. I killed the mood.
So she's not very familiar with Angola.
Wow.
Wow. I thought about the vibe. I thought about all that. But yeah, I film a lot of food. Actually, I built my following on social media by showing traditional food, which is very different from the food here in Brazil.
You know, we went to Angola. I saw it in May, right? And for me, it's cool.
But this one looked like a tourist, right? He went to the craft market. Oh, where's the bathroom?
Man, you stepped on one, right? Wait, never did. Did you guys bring it? How much is it?
Oh, blah, blah. I thought, guys, he doesn't even know how to negotiate.
I can't believe he doesn't even know how to negotiate, man. He got soft. That's it. Yeah.
Totally. São Paulo does that. That's why I left.
I can't believe this. You know Teo? Yeah, I know. You know Teo? Why did we bring him? To expose him.
Yeah, but you brought a Brazilian to expose Batista, to humiliate him further, right? Not to humiliate me. Man, long time no see.
Let me ask you something. Do you still eat fungi these days? Do you still eat fungi?
Every day like this, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Crazy.
Man, that's a lie. Man, I tell you and you don't believe me?
He doesn't even eat a bit.
There's not even any fungi there.
That's a lie. It's just rice and beans. You eat pork cracklings and sweets like white people. Let's say he pretends to eat.
But no, he likes rice with okra.
Go fuck yourself. You eat okra. You for sure. You must eat quinoa at home.
Tell her what he used to eat there. Only fast food there in Angola.
It's KFC, that kind of stuff.
He lost all his Angolan ways. No.
I haven't lost my Angolan ways. Giovanna, you actually need to understand. How long have you been here in Brazil?
How long have I been here? I only came for 15 days, but I'm already leaving.
Are you going back to your country?
But I'm not. I'm Brazilian. You don't want to...
I just came to claim my nationality.
Not you.
You don't want to? You don't want to then? What a pain. Why are you seeking Angolan citizenship here in Brazil?
No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Would you briefly introduce yourself, explain why you went there and how long you've been there?
So my name is Giovanna Vieira.
Giovanna.
My name is Giovanna Vieira. Don't fall for that, okay? Giovanna is really ugly. I went to Angola almost 4 years ago. This September marks 4 years. I went because someone I was with said, "Hey, I'm going to Angola," and I wondered if I should go too.
I really like it. Brazilians never say, I was with a guy. Yeah, or with a woman.
It's a person.
I was with someone. I think that's really nice. Yeah.
They're already the worst person in the world. Why do you say that?
I was with someone? No.
That's it.
No, but ma'am, why do Brazilians say that? It's so prudish. I don't know. Brazilians never say I was with a, but I will.
I had, how am I supposed to say it? I was with a man? Yeah, right. Yeah, I was with someone.
Yeah.
I say I was with a guy.
Like, it's already going to be more a part of life. How do you guys say it in France?
Yeah, okay.
How do you guys say it in France?
No one says j'étais avec une personne. They say I was with a guy. I was with a girl. I was with my girl. That's it.
I'll tell you, that's the Angolan way.
It could also be,
I was with a girl.
it could too.
No, but it has to be like just like Angola.
Each person, damn, I know. I'm not dating a cat, you know?
The relaxed, laid-back, deconstructed moment of the world.
Yeah.
We don't have gender anymore.
But deconstruction of what, brother?
Like, she was with someone. That person can be whatever they want.
But that's it.
Yeah, it's always that kind of relationship.
A man, a woman, it could be anything.
No, are you seeing things? Seriously. What does that have to do with this? Man, you guys are going too far. No, I don't think so. I'm a progressive guy, but even then you guys are going...
Look,
The
balloon moving away. Look, the balloon is moving away.
All right, sorry.
Giovanna, sorry, it's just a figure of speech.
All right, sorry.
And then I spent a year thinking, should I go or not? Should I go or not?
Why do you need a year to think about it?
That's a long time, brother. That's a long time, brother.
But it was, no, here's how it happened. I used to work at Transamerica. In fact, I worked with Danny Kufunari.
I have no idea who that is. From Flow? No way.
I used to work with them. Damn. I also worked with Fabi there. Cool, they're talking.
Flavio is someone only the two of them know. Sorry about that, guys.
I know Flavio. Wait, there's someone else I know.
Is that allowed?
You can put that. It's Fabi.
Fabi?
It's Fabi.
I know her. It's Fabi.
Fabi.
Fabi?
Wait, for God's sake.
That makes 3.
So I was at Transamerica. I was working as a producer there, and it was kind of during that transition. And the person was adapting, to Angola and everything. So we were building the idea, thinking, and all that. And I also really liked working at Transamerica. Man, working with audiovisual, working with radio, being around artists is always really cool. Yes. So I waited that year until I said, you know what? I think I have nothing to lose.
Did you go or not? I don't know. No.
Lost. And then you got there. I didn't lose anything. You got there. For me, it's very interesting because since I went to Angola, I kind of know how it is, right? So you got there. What was strange to you?
No. Was there anything you expected Angola to be like that turned out differently once you got there?
So to start with, I was going to live in Benguela, where you were born.
Benguela.
I was going to live there.
And you didn't.
A week before we were transferred to Luanda.
That's why your life keeps getting worse lately.
That's why. No, but really, if I go to
Benguela.
It's better. No, it is. But in terms of work, it's small. So what would I do, right? The opportunities there would be very limited for me. So it was great that I went to the capital. Yeah, but the first time I went to Angola, I went to Benguela. And I loved it because the beach, yes. Everything is clean, organized. People are super nice. But it was a shock for me to be stared at so much. Were you stared at a lot?
She is an agent, too. You were...
Stared at a lot. We
are going to see if now? Yeah.
Because you're the only white girl who comes to this place, Like in a normal social place, it's just it's really rare to see a Chinese person or a white person.
But do you think people stared at you? But I
went to college in Angola, so I did 2 semesters of film, and I was the only white person. It was even stranger there.
Do you think people stared at you?
I would walk down the halls and everyone would look at me and I was like, man, what's up? Do you feel like people stared at you because you were white? Yeah, because I was.
Because I was a woman? Or were they just looking? Was it because I was white?
It's because I'm a woman.
Or because I'm not?
Guys, because it's different. It's different.
But what made you stand out, being a woman or being white?
For example...
I also felt like people stared at me a lot there, but it was because of my tattoos.
But I can say, yeah.
It's always something, right?
Marginal.
I also glanced at Pablo Escobar.
No, to me, Matias is a thug, man, with those tattoos. No, come on, he's already robbed a bank for sure.
In Angola, I feel people with a lot of tattoos get looked at more too. I have a friend who's covered in tattoos too. Some are even prejudiced against you depending on what you do.
But can I even tell you why people stare at her so much? Unlike Brazil, here people grow up with this mix already, Over there, there's still that separation.
Look, I saw it, I told you, right? I'll tell it again and all, because you don't know, but I went to get my hair cut by Batista's cousin. Wow. And he said that the
Hair is messed up, man. Damn.
He said, I thought it was amazing. He said I was the first white guy in his life whose hair he cut like that. And you could even see that he used some different techniques. I said, damn, he must really know his stuff. And actually, no, it was the first time he ever cut hair.
Yeah, it's straight too, right? It's different.
So he was I noticed he would grab the scissors like really like he did something nobody does. For example, a barber usually, he takes your hair.
He runs the scissors through it, right?
He runs the scissors through and grabs the back. I know this because I once wanted to be a hairdresser too.
Oh my God. Hey, man, it's just beard trims and men's cuts, dude. It's beard trims and men's cuts.
I wasn't born into wealth like you. El Barbo. So, that's it. He didn't do it. He just took the bangs, this part, and cut it straight like this. But it turned out really good. Did it? Then it was my best haircut ever. So I know it's wow.
So he did a great job.
No, he did really well.
You have to respect my cousin, right?
Yeah, speaking of hair, another thing that I found really, really, really different is that in Angola you can get braids, right?
Yeah, nobody says anything.
Man, getting braids. We women have always wanted to get braids because they're beautiful.
It's something.
Another. Here it's another.
Another thing, you get braids and people go, look at that. Yeah.
It's considered appropriation. Yeah. Like here people can't wear braids? Yeah.
When white people wear braids, it's really frowned upon.
It's really frowned upon. Seriously?
I didn't know that.
It's just that, cultural appropriation, right? There's all that, okay?
Actually, when you left here, you went there with that idea maybe, right? That it's wrong, you can't get braids.
Totally. I was like, you can't get braids. Then I got there and...
I'm not sure. Are there things men can't do here due to cultural appropriation?
Like wearing an afro if you're white.
Yeah, wearing an afro or wearing some kind of African clothing.
African, things like that.
Man, so for example, if I wear the traditional clothes I bought in Angola here,
Here, I'm going to be looked down on.
people will notice. Seriously?
Some people, right?
No, I don't think they see it in a bad way. It just seems a little strange, right?
But is it like that in China too?
No, but they hit here. Really? But my daughter, they hit here.
I use it there without any issues. Maybe the Chinese don't have it, right?
Or maybe they mixed it up with something African, right? And
And today, for example, it's been 4 years since you've been there. All right. I'm going to say something a bit delicate, but what I felt in Angola, which is a really cool country to visit and all, but when it comes to quality of life, I think Brazil is better.
Oh, really? I thought that was very delicate.
I think you found it delicate. So to me, it sounds a bit curious, just like I always say to Brazilians. Are you French? Why don't you live in France? There's a better quality of life there. So I'd ask you the same question. Why do you want to stay in Angola? What are you going to do?
But I think what makes you stay anywhere, first of all, right, is feeling good there and having opportunities. Because when you have opportunities, you can, you can travel, you can buy your clothes, you have a job. So, I arrived with nothing because I moved there when I was in a relationship with someone. Yeah, it's just that someone...
It's a compliment. In Angola, they say, with dog.
Dog? That's why she says person, so she understands it wasn't a dog.
That it wasn't a dog. Yeah, so I basically kept working, managed to carve out space for myself professionally, and started to get more opportunities. And, I got there with no friends, no family, in a new relationship. When you start achieving your goals and seeing results, you automatically start feeling like you belong there. That's it. I think that's partly because I began working a lot on this, starting with content creation. So basically, I would try the food, I would go to the informal markets, I started exploring Luanda a lot, everything. Actually, I went to college there, but I didn't go to study. I went to meet people and have fun, Oh, damn!
The only person who actually studied, I think that's good. I think in Luanda,
That center there, everything is great because honestly, it's really nice. But the only problem I think is, well, I can't stand it. It's the heat. It's very hot there. It's really hot. It's like 10 times hotter than here in São Paulo.
Yeah, it's just Luanda, right? Yeah, most of the provinces there are really hot. Africa itself is hot.
I know. I mean, how do you manage, deal with that? Do you not go out during the day? Do you just stay in the air conditioning?
No, not really. But for example, I don't just walk around on the street for no reason when it's really hot. No.
Even everything cold feels hot. And when it's hot, an ice cold kuka, right?
Yeah, or I prefer ECA. Yes, ECA, ECA.
you see yourself, you sold out.
You sold out.
What's it?
Wow, man, wow.
I should go.
Do you see yourself staying in Angola forever?
No, not forever anywhere.
What do you mean?
I can see myself living in Brazil forever.
Forever?
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Gosh, I can't say forever. I think it's really hard to say forever about anything like that.
What do you miss most about Brazil?
So I think it's that freedom of being able to walk on the street and having so many options of things to do, you know? Yeah. Which is basic, right?
What you're saying is just what a Brazilian would say after living in Switzerland, for example. There, I used to walk on the street
without security. You have bakeries, you have markets, you have everything you want is really close by. That's really good. But
are you talking about security or are you talking about something else?
guys, when it comes to security, we need to demystify this because everyone thinks, oh my, Angola, you're going to get there, you're going to die, you don't know if you'll even make it there. Guys, that's such an exaggeration. I walk everywhere. Now I live in the city, right? So I walk along the marginal, I walk around there. You, huh?
Where do you live?
I was in Talatona where all the Brazilians are.
Man, she.
Okay,
With Pataka already. Pataka is gone. Does he want the money?
Money?
Talatona is an upscale area. She knows that. And when she said she's in the city, that raises her status even more, right? In other words, are people there?
But what about my money? That's not true.
I'm just kidding. I can't say that, right? I'm just kidding. But go on. When did you really want to get into digital? Because here in Brazil, I don't think you worked in that area, right?
No, well, here I always worked with advertising. I modeled for many years and then I went into radio, so I was already there, you know? Radio, TV, I already had experience, so I thought, in Angola, what am I going to do there, you know? I said, I don't know if I'll have opportunities in those areas. I also thought they wouldn't accept me, thinking they'd say, you're white, get out. I felt I didn't belong, so I said, that was when things changed for me. Since I was going to live in Benguela, which is where he was born, I started researching things about Benguela, so I went there, opened YouTube and typed Benguela Lobito. Then you see some videos like this. Look, hey guys, here, some things like this, some qualities. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. 4 years ago, there was nothing. The lady was riding a bike, just riding like that, filming some things, filming the ground, filming the beach, filming the ground, filming the beach. And I thought, oh my, where am I going? Seriously?
So you're roasting Benguela, man?
It's always funny. For him, it's funny.
Only Batista stood out. He was the first to record it, even if just a little. That's why he was like, damn, success, since he just recorded it separately like that.
The Angolan always is that now. I don't know how things are. Now, actually, we went and we noticed that people are a little more okay with cameras now, those things, but before they didn't accept it. They didn't accept it. Filming, they'll beat you up. Are you filming me?
Are they afraid of filming something wrong?
I don't know. Why are you filming me? What will you do with that footage?
Don't you remember when I went to take a picture of those ladies there with the, what's it called?
With the street vendors there, the street vendors.
The street vendors were like this, and the guy came out from behind them and tried to steal not steal, but grab my camera because I was
taking. I remember.
So, but I think there are two reasons for this, for why not to film, right? First, it's a country that recently came out of war, so they really value privacy because it's a country that just came out of conflict, right? It's very complicated. And second, because everyone thinks that Africa and Angola are all about poverty, scarcity, and need. So when you arrive and start filming, in their minds, it's maybe to reinforce that same image.
He says, Paulo.
Paulo had this view.
I'm really going to say it.
That people already want.
But like...
Man, he asked me if I ate lion. Can you believe it?
No way, really? Him?
I really thought that...
You exaggerated.
He doesn't deny it. I really thought so.
I thought so, but when I got there, it really wasn't like that.
Let the lion eat him, yeah.
You thought you'd sleep in the savannah, huh?
Man, but like I went to a place, an island, that old guy there. What island? An island from Lorda, you know?
We went to Kisama Park. There are some fishermen who live in an area there.
An island, that's it.
In a village there.
Yeah, so they have a little house there. Like, man, I used to think that all Angolans lived there. Like that way, but in reality, there are people who live there.
No, like...
They used to tell you that. I still thought it was amazing, but then...
Yeah, saying that Brazil is like those who live in the backlands, right?
You go there all fancy, but have to take a boat. You think every Brazilian lives like this, taking a boat to go to God's house?
No, it's like Brazil. I think that for the world, Brazil is more like a soccer country. Wow, everyone has that prejudice. They say every Brazilian plays soccer, every Brazilian dances, I don't know what. Every Brazilian is a whore. Yeah, likes carnival, I don't know what. Like, man, you know?
Well, go ahead.
So like the prejudice people had about Africa, it's not just specifically in Angola, it's like people live in a sad situation, you know? Yeah. But when we went there, there are places that are really modern. Yeah. I think it's like, it's almost at the same level as the capital of São Paulo in some areas. It's really beautiful, very modern. The buildings are modern, really united. The streets are really wide because of the amount of land they have there.
Wait, I'll ask.
Since you mentioned that cliche, where did the idea that all Brazilians are sluts come from, like you said?
Girl, I don't know. It's that cliche everyone mentions about Brazil, beautiful women. No.
No, you know at least a little bit. Knowing at least a little is the way most people present themselves as Brazilians on the internet, you see? It's like the Cape Verdeans. No.
It's a very limited way of thinking. I know.
It's about people. That's just how it is.
It's just that Brazil...
But I also think carnival is a big reason.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Angolan carnival? Don't you like it?
Which carnival?
We have to put an end to this. That's a carnival.
Are you kidding me?
What carnival?
She's staying here and won't return. Carnival? She's not coming back.
Carnival in Angola is very weak. Sorry, come on. Sorry, come on. Sorry.
Okay, what did it lack to be strong?
It's missing a real carnival, right?
No.
Now,
Where's the street party with beer? They don't have that there.
listen closely. It's not against you, because no carnival is as strong as Brazil's carnival. Here, it's something else. I went to Salvador, man. I think there were about 3 million people on the street. It was crazy. 3 million? Yes. No way. I think some people died since it ended with 2 million. So,
I saw one.
something I had never seen happen. There are the 3 million, and within that there's an area you have to pay to get into. I don't know which one it is.
The amount. The one for the parade float?
Yeah, I think that's been said.
The little part inside, right?
Yeah, it's actually a really big part. It's like several streets. Then, inside that, there are the boxes. And inside the boxes, there's the VIP area of the boxes. So it's like those Russian dolls, you know? Of money, you know, that goes, it's a really, but...
I agree that when I went to my first carnival here in Brazil, I was really shocked by how you guys celebrate it. You only see it on TV and you don't have...
Did you kiss someone on the lips?
What? No. What do you mean, kiss on the lips? But like,
I wanted to know that.
He didn't enjoy carnival. Did you kiss anyone?
what? I'm a Christian, Matthias. That's it.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. He said, Giovanna, that Angolans are much more conservative. So there's not really this thing of hooking up and kissing strangers. So you know a different kind of Angolan. A different Angola. Man.
Giovanna?
Don't the people from Angola kiss on the lips? So hold on.
Guys, look at the Kuduro dance. They do more than just kiss on the mouth. Lots of things. Hold on.
Hey! Let's go. No.
I just think they're probably very different places.
Different.
Yes.
Because when it comes to what she's talking about, I don't see it. And actually, most of the people I've met don't have that habit either.
But the whole country.
It's like that.
I think Angolans are more conservative, yes.
Yes.
But now to say they don't like some wild fun. No.
No, that's already... But you know what, guys?
If you go to a Kuduro party,
Of cute, what place? Street?
what you find the most there is,
It's pretty raunchy.
it's not that people are actually making out exactly, but the dance itself, yes.
It's kind of...
You know, like,
But people from Benguela and Lubito are more conservative.
no, it's very...
Like over there in Luanda, it's different. People are more open, just like in São Paulo. But hold on.
Hold on. Dancing is one thing. Now, you said they're not making out.
No, but they make out too, guys. I don't think so. I think Angolans are more conservative. They're not going to be saying so many crazy things. For example, once I was in college, and then we started talking about what people call private parts in Angola, right? It's really different, guys. It's exoboda.
Xuxa.
Right, yeah, no, Xuxa means breast.
Chest?
And below is the Zobota. The Zobota is the Zobota. It's the Xobota.
Zobota, pussy. But it's not very different. Here it's Kona.
Wow, man, I feel bad. Don't say it. I say Rata. She's being offensive.
Rata is horrible.
Horrible.
Wow, Rata is terrible.
I feel bad.
You've never been on that site like you're a pussy, you're terrible.
No, seriously, I can't listen.
And you want to crush my Rata?
Wow, crush my Rata?
Crush my Rata is crush my Rata? That's really bad. It makes me want to... There are several ways to say it too, actually. Yeah, you Brazilians, you have 20,000 ways to say things. Yeah, we do too. Brazilians are really close, but here it's different, right? But if they hear ours too, they'll say, damn, pussy. Yeah. It's kind of weird too. Can I say it? Pussy is a really ugly word. For those who get it, right? For those who get it, right? I already started with boo. The first syllable is boo, like an arrow. Beautiful. No. You have a cool word. How is it in French? Flossetti. That would be better, for example. Flossetti? Wow, that's too French. No, buceta, la buceta, la buceta. But it's so beautiful. Oh my, see you. I have a theory. Mauricio isn't here. I think half of Brazilian gays are just so they don't have to pronounce that word. Buceta is really ugly. And do you think caralho is pretty? Do you think caralho is pretty? And do you think caralho is pretty? Caralho is caralho. Caralho is prettier. Where is it prettier? No, we don't say caralho. Seta is ugly, but caralho is prettier. Caralho is pretty. Cacete is also really pretty. I want a cacetada. Let's see what it is. We're starting to understand. Do you agree that buceta isn't pretty? I think I have nothing against buceta. I think I'm talking to you about the way the word sounds. No, phonetic. No, I'm talking to you about the word. I think all the information associated with this thing, like for people who are more conservative, it's ugly. Wow, I really scratched the surface on this topic, right? Chinese. Do Chinese people say Sereka? Well, anyway, but against the Chinese Zareka, it doesn't work either, right? Against the Chinese. He has two ways of saying it. How does he say it? There's one that's really strong. Go ahead, say it. But he starts with B, which he doesn't like. Say it. Is it in Chinese? B. B. PK. Bro, I don't speak Mandarin. I don't speak Mandarin. What's with the horn, pi? What is that? I'm just gonna take P. It's just, oh my God. Is it just pi? Yeah, just pi. Do you guys say P? But like this, that's bad, huh? Bad, Paulo. Later, you guys will hear it. Bad. You guys mess with the swear words. Heavy pi. Then they talk about the French swear words over there. Well, they use Chelsea. What? Ciao chachi. That's cooler. What's that? Chachi. But which one is it? Ciao chachi. No, but what's P? That's why they're not shady people. P pucheta. And the ciao shu. Chachi? Don't be excited like that. Yeah, man. It's just a more polite way, you know? I got it. What's that? Like this. Look, pi. It's exactly buceta. Oh, pucheta. And ciao chachi means vagina. Yeah, ciao chachi. It's like saying little hole. Got it? Got it. Uruso. It's a Russo. Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, Paolo. Let's try. Look, let's do it. I don't know what's worse. No, the worst is the Uruso. Since you guys joked about the swear words, now let's each say a sentence to the camera that's erotic. A seductive line. Say something like that. It doesn't have to be too vulgar. It can be like, I'm going to tenena your chachi. But without being too sensual, like kind of sensual. Do I have to make it sensual? See which language is more sensual. But saying the word, French is going to crush Mandarin. You'll see. I didn't understand, but give me an example, please. Feel free, Manu, to answer. Start, let's go. Like, okay, do you want a seductive phrase? Today I'm going to seductive and exciting, but, so it could be, today I'm gonna fuck your pussy. No, but that's not, no, it's today I'm going to, today I want to see your pie. You just tried to be seductive and act like a wife, Manu. That's a strong phrase. He said, today I want to see your pie, huh? No. Now you've offended all of China, Manu. I'm silly. What's that? Sorry. It can't be too vulgar. It needs to be more delicate. Ladies, are you ready? It has to be sexy. Ladies, what can I say? What can we say? A sexy phrase without being like what he said. I'm going to taste your pussy. Is that okay? Damn, that's not sexy. Wow. 10th. It's better if I say I'm going to fuck your pussy, I think. Yeah. What's sexy? It's not going to fuck you. What's sexy? What was it? My loafers or something? Okay. What's sexy? Go on. But you guys are men, you should know. Yeah. I don't know. Say what you think is sexy. Go on, man. Paul, my grandfather started watching Tres Continentes. I'm not going to kneel down the show. You're not going to. He's going to talk. It's Mandarin. So I'm not going to speak in Mandarin. Je vais manger ta petite chatte. Damn gay? I thought it was really gay. All right. I don't know if a woman would be like, damn, cool. I think so, man. Over there, yeah. Dude, can I tell you, women get goosebumps
When they hear what you say, right? Didn't you say that?
Repeat that.
Let me repeat that. I'm about to show you a trick. Sorry, it might seem like I'm showing off. It has happened. It has happened that I was in an intimate moment and started speaking in French. Not this specifically. I don't remember either. I don't remember every dirty thing I've said in my life. And the person I was with, the person suddenly gets really turned on. I don't even remember if I had said, I don't know, I'm going to clear a lot, but I had said something that made the French start to. But that's another thing.
It's not about the sentence, it's because you're French.
You were in the album.
Yes, but suddenly we were already in the middle of it, but then things got kind of heated.
It turned into this show.
I got carried away, right?
Is that it?
You got carried away. Look what you brought up, man.
I got carried away.
Crazy, right?
For example, it can be like this. You're high, man. It can be like this. Go on, say it. C'est trop bon. I love it.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. That's it. That's it. The people said, and he was like, oh no, oh.
So hot.
So hot, guys.
If I say, you turn me on, you lean in close to their ear. Well, those of you who are men and attracted to women don't need to imagine, but the others. You can say it like this. You say it like this, I'll even say it into the microphone, no, so you guys get even more excited.
Turns me on.
But why is it this rice, old one? Do we have an outfit? Why is it this rice? Why is it your reason in your face? But me, gay, no. But me, I'm gay, old one.
If you wanted us to go, what would we do, GMS? I feel it, moan. It's exciting. If you wanted us to do it, right?
Man, you think so? Come on, man. It's like you talk. And she says, what did you say? Are you going to repeat it again? Are you going to repeat it again? What is it?
Now I'm going to speak in Mandarin. Let's see. Go ahead. Speak up, okay? Say something. Seductive, okay. 見たいシーンかな? Bro, it made me want to buy it at PLB, man.
What did you do?
No, I don't want to have sex with you, but I will buy your products. Seriously, that's pretty much it. So now you guys won't want to talk and all. You won't want to talk, but like, no.
She's more Angolan than I am, but she said she goes to the parties there and Angolans are really reserved.
When it comes to intimacy.
How do they have so many kids? Amazing.
Perfect.
That's it. Look,
I'm calm.
the question says that the
Angolan people aren't having sex. You're lying.
Right, calm down. Here, when you see a lot of people, sometimes it's a cousin. They're not all siblings. Sometimes it's a cousin.
Okay, but he was born. No, he was born.
Let's go. No, there. So Dad, there is...
How many women the...
What now? Hold on. My dad's only with one woman.
But
How many others?
he has female friends.
He has, right? He did. He made the pain of sin.
He did. How many bride prices did he pay? People don't need to pay extra money because she got pregnant before.
But remember that the bride price we saw was, no exaggeration, 5 reais. So there's that too. I think the t-shirt is cheaper than the bride price.
Take care of your cousin.
Talking crap about your cousin, man.
Let's pay for the pig since Batista's cousin was beautiful.
Yeah, they paid. And bum.
That bum paid very little.
A little.
Yeah, I think he preferred it. He showed up late and still refuses to pay the fine. He even did the math. A condom is 7. The bride price is 5. So he said, let's skip the condom, babe.
You're silly. So, better yet, let's use you as an example. No, because you're an experienced man. Huh? Want to make a comparison? What's it like to go out with a French woman and what's it like to go out with a Brazilian woman?
I was going to compare the men. They're different. Have you dated men? No, just heard about it. From what I've been told, actually, to tell you the truth,
It turned into an awkward situation, right?
I don't know if I should say this. There was this one time, no, don't even say it. Don't even say it. I'll get canceled. I'm a man who's lived. Yeah, lived. Once. Don't even say it, right? Don't even say it.
I don't know if it's, are you going to tell me?
Like, let's talk about Zusha.
Giovanna, I wanted to go back. I especially liked the section about the different words. That led us to this topic.
Actually, I really wanted to talk about that because there are a lot of words in Angola that, when spoken here, are seen as, wrong sometimes, all that.
Like which ones, Matthias?
Is there any phrase you heard there that confused you? Word Angola confused? Like Bisha, Pika, which is our vaccine. No, it's not.
Yeah, there are these words that are pretty different, but like it's also been 4 years, right? So like I'm kind of used to it now. I'm already used to it,
You get used to it. Yeah, that's true too.
Actually, but it is...
For personal branding, for marketing, I'm used to it, but the heart joke has to be there. It's a career tip I'm giving you.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but I mean, I've also ended up making a lot of jokes like that. But what I think is, if I had to pick the most different one, the classic one is pia, right?
Yeah, pia is...
Very different. Even now I say, look, there are dishes in the pia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Then I say sink. I say it, and everyone at home already knows, right? That sink means sink. In my house, sink is sink. Pia isn't you chirp.
Now, what is pia?
Pia means toilet, right? Yeah, it's the toilet in the bathroom.
If I go to your house, I'm going to throw myself into that toilet.
The toilet, which now I already call sanita.
Because here, pia is the thing to wash your hands. That's it. There, pia is for pooping, for washing your hands.
It's the famous toilet.
It's the toilet.
It's the toilet.
I always get confused, like between privada and privado.
Now, one thing that I really like.
It's better than confusing sink and toilet.
No, because look, toilet, look, think about it. Toilet is something for the bowl, private,
Yeah, it's something like,
personal. You get it?
That's true.
At first, I thought, no, I'll buy private, just privately.
it's just that what makes the difference is the context in which you're going to speak. No.
But you can't. I don't think you can say, I'll buy private. It has to be toilet.
No, there is something that you.
Private companies. So it depends on the context you're talking about.
That's true. Is there anything you think he'll never get used to?
What? He was going to say something, but no.
I was going to say no. I was going to say that there is. One thing I say a lot is tagato, tagato, tagato.
It's tagato.
Yeah, tagato, tagato, tagato.
Tagato is either you have money and say you don't, or when you have something, you just play dumb.
When you say, that's sketchy, that's bad, that's kind of sketchy, like that's not cool, you know?
But you picked that up there. Here, tagato means something different, right? What does it mean?
Exactly. Here it's something else.
It looks good. It looks good. Hey, Batistão, you're looking handsome today. Hey, you're looking handsome today.
Thank you.
Or else you're looking beautiful.
No.
It's not you're pretty.
When she's pretty, it's, wow, you took a shower. Exactly. Totally. It's not like you took a shower. Seriously.
Bro,
I'm serious.
so is just showering enough to be handsome, Golo? No.
No. Some people say, you think you're really smooth, swag? You're cool, for example. You're really cool.
You're really cool.
What seems strange to you when you come back here? When I returned to France, I noticed many odd things.
Yeah, things seem odd here. Everything moves so fast, right? Yeah.
Here?
Here, everything is fast.
Like what? Like what?
Like,
For example, the service?
yeah, I think that's what I feel the most. The service is because here it's really big, right? So things have to flow automatically. Otherwise, you end up, I don't know, in the McDonald's line. You say, wow, it's all about speed or no one eats, right? No.
I think the only thing that feels faster here in Brazil is the internet.
There, the internet is fast.
There, man, it's tough there.
Man,
You don't have Wi-Fi, man, and there's no signal.
What? Where?
Over there in Angola,
No, there is Wi-Fi. Hold on.
it freezes every day, not even Wi-Fi.
Where did you take him? No.
Me, I took him to Angola. No, actually, we even had...
What do you mean there's no week?
No, there is Wi-Fi. For example, the hotel's internet worked very well, but
No, not really, right?
it was a bit slow.
we did have some difficulty with mobile internet. Yeah, on the cell phone. Then we realized it was expensive, even though it's cheaper here in Brazil.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that's a bit delicate to talk about, but if I don't say it, I'd be a hypocrite too. When I visited Angola, hypocrite, I loved it. I came back to Brazil, I didn't notice, sorry about him. I came back to Brazil, and I also felt a certain relief to be returning to a place where, whether you like it or not, and again, with all due respect, the level of development is higher. Uh-huh. Do you feel that discrepancy? When you came back here, did you say, wow, I feel better?
So I think everyone, or at least the people I know in Angola, is like that. All the Brazilians in Angola are there and happy, for example. I just came to São Paulo, right? Then I did everything I wanted. I did my yoga class, blah, 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 everything. However I wanted, I bought clothes, blah, blah, blah. Then you go back to Angola. And then when you go back there, really, things are different, but you settle into a routine, right? You know? So like you work, you live, you have your routine, so things just fit together. Yeah, that's it, you know? And also, you know, obviously speaking from a place of privilege too, because I'm not going to be a hypocrite, right? But unlike here in Brazil, in Angola, we have people who will clean your house, people who will cook your food, but like, what is that?
That's what Europeans say about Brazil. What? They come here and say, man, in Brazil, you can have a housekeeper. It's cheaper. You can.
No, but I think the situation is similar. She leaves a richer place for a poorer one and gains privileges, much like a European man coming to Brazil with more money. Exactly the same thing.
I really agree with the way she talks because no, not the way like what she says, because I feel the same way. So let's put it this way. In terms of comparison, let's say there's a certain difference between Angola and Brazil. Yes, and there's a certain difference between Brazil and China. But I got used to it here in Brazil. Like, I feel really comfortable here in Brazil, you know? And no, something here. Over there in China, delivery is really fast. You get it the same day. Like anything you order, you get it the same day. If you order iFood, for example, it arrives in like 10 minutes, like it's there for you right away. Here, it takes an hour to arrive, sometimes 40, 50, 45 minutes.
46. In other words, that's a long time, an hour.
Exactly. It's much faster there. But like I said, over there, you don't have the hassle. You don't really live. It's like you don't know what you're going to do. Maybe if you're going to travel, you go there, have fun, that's cool. But there's no friendship, there's no one you know. Some families stay there, but you don't feel at home. Here, for me, I feel at home. There, Angola, for her, yes.
She's at home.
Because she has friends, she has her own life there, and so on. It's the same thing.
Guys, but I feel so good. I'm so at ease, so comfortable that there was a day I grabbed those Meta glasses and I said, wow, today I'm feeling really talkative. I started recording, and as soon as I started, I saw a guy peeing with his thing out, and I said, damn, shit, but man, peeing here? Then I kept walking all the way to the marginal, talking to everyone. Then there was a wedding. Then there were kids. Then I started buying peanuts. I bought bread. I bought sugarcane. I bought everything. So after that, I recorded myself for 20 minutes on the street, alone, talking to random people. I was like, guys, I feel so comfortable here. So like Angola, I think it's a country where either you go and you like it and you stay,
Or you really hate it.
or you go like you left your country, you're going to stay for a year, you're going to stay at the company you're at, you're going to make some money, save up, and then leave like a lot of Brazilians do. That's it.
And there are a lot of French people who do that in Brazil.
Exactly. And I really liked it because it comes from that place, you know? I started with content creation, I explored Angola a lot, and I had the privilege of getting to know the culture up close. And like in Angola, I literally feel at home because you can talk to anyone, people are smiling, and I think it's much more so than here. Here, I feel like people live much more on autopilot. In fact, that's one of the things that every time I leave the airport and I'm going to get an Uber, I say, we've entered autopilot mode. Because you might get an Uber driver who will talk to you and everything, but it's all very generic, you know? People are on autopilot, people are more tired, people get their paycheck, right? Living in such an expensive city is tough, isn't it?
Do you think that's different from Angola when it comes to wages?
No, it's very, very, very different. The difference is huge.
But don't you think that here people's purchasing power is higher?
If you compare, no, here it is, but those who earn minimum wage today live at the very bottom, right?
That's true, but people earning minimum wage in Angola also don't really live.
They live at the very bottom too.
So it's similar.
It's similar, just in different contexts, you know? I think the only thing that's different is that, for example, someone who earns minimum wage in Angola and someone who earns minimum wage here in São Paulo, we can still shop in the same places, right? The person will be able to go into a Zara, the person will be able to go into the supermarkets you go to, that I go to, but in Angola, no, right? They'll buy everything in the informal market. It's all in those little street shops. For example, an Angolan earning minimum wage and living with very little may have never been to a mall or the movies.
We noticed that, right? Because street food costs this much, and food at the mall costs this much.
And I'll tell you how it is in France. In France, someone earning minimum wage can, if they want, go into a luxury hotel and have coffee, have a dessert. So this difference between places is smaller in Brazil and even smaller in France. They go to the same places. Obviously, there will be some differences. They go, but they can even end up at the same school sometimes.
So I think it's a matter of competition. Because there, in Angola, there's a lot of demand, but not enough supply. So that's what happens. Like those fancy places, there are only like, let's say KFC maybe only has 2 locations there in Luanda.
Yeah, no, it's a matter of
Income difference, man.
No, there's a lot there. Yeah, the income, it's really different. We're saying that if we convert it today, the minimum wage in Angola is 300.
200,000, around 200 or 300 reais.
Yeah. No, like, let me tell you something. About 20 years ago, Brazil was pretty much like Angola is today. About 20 years ago.
No.
It's just that you don't get it, Paulo.
What I'm saying is it's a matter of product price or not. Today, look.
Today, I don't think so.
Brother, we respect your opinion, but you're wrong. No.
I'm saying it is. Thanks for trying. No, because there is the purchasing power that's talked about is very different between Angola and Brazil. Very different.
But do you know what that is?
It's very different. It's the exchange rate. For example, here, someone who earns minimum wage, here someone who earns minimum wage can go into, for example, a Renner store and buy a blouse. That's it, right? Someone earning minimum wage can shop at Renner and buy a blouse. With 3 or 4 kids, maybe not, but a single person can. In Angola, if someone earns only minimum wage, just that minimum wage, they will never go into a mall, they will never buy a blouse.
But they can also buy that Chinese blouse.
Yeah, that's where they're going to buy it? Yeah, that's where they're going to buy it?
They go to the informal market.
Yeah, the informal one, they're going to buy everything there.
So
And there are some good things there too, actually.
that's more about the structure of the other country, I'm saying. It's the same thing as, like, Renner is now, like, people are able to buy. Why? Because of this price competition in the market. The Chinese came in with really low prices, so they had to lower their prices too. If there are no Chinese here, Renner will raise the price a lot. Then it's the same thing. It's going to happen, you know? And I think that's how it is. No.
No, I get it, but it's still, it's very different, but you know the difference.
You know, the conclusion I came to living in Brazil, I didn't have this perception at all when I was living in France. Do you know what causes this? The exchange rate difference. Because let's say the iPhone or clothes from Renner, everything is made in China. If your currency is worth a lot compared to the yuan, you're a king. The guy who earns in euros or pounds or dollars, he can buy whatever he wants. So the minimum wage there is worth a lot. Yes. Yes, the real is already worth much more. The Kwanzaa gets screwed, so that's it. So globalization, the problem, the guy who's on the left, he always says, the big problem is capitalism. I think the big problem is globalization. Unregulated capitalism brings other problems because there have to be rules so that no one exploits anyone else too much, which is what happens. But globalization messed up the countries of the southern hemisphere even more.
Do you think there should be a currency there?
It's the same with Argentina. They're going through a very serious situation.
Argentina has to go through the worst. I said it, man. They're bums.
So, yeah, I think one thing that really stood out is that talking over there, I don't know if this number is right, you guys can correct me, but it seems like the minimum wage in Angola is something around $100.
That's right. No, it's less than that.
No, it's $100.
Yeah, $100.
All right, so it's not $300.
The day we were leaving, I remember exactly, I paid for the coffee there at the airport.
Yeah.
$18. Yeah. So then it really shows the income inequality in the country. Think about it. There are people earning $100 and people paying $15 for a latte.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know? So it's crazy to think about that.
But we also have a sponsor who is really against all this inequality. And their products are priced in reais, so they're affordable. That's Insider, right? Yeah.
It's included in the...
My t-shirt. It was hard to pull off. Man, you're still sticking to the topic.
Are you taking a course, man?
Yeah.
I'm taking a course at Volkswagen, man.
You're getting better?
Man, it's a course on hosting a podcast about continents. I see. It's a pretty specific course. There are 2 of us, okay? Me and Bati.
I like the stage class you did.
I also brought a gift for you. Thank you.
Did you bring Fujim? What is it?
I brought it. Can you just grab that bag I left there? Brought what?
I brought Bolga. Pernada. Brought what from Angola?
You? What is Magog again?
Margog what again?
Magoga with dust from that city in China?
Food? Yeah, magoga with dust. I've eaten it a lot.
A lot. Egg, street egg. I really miss those eggs they sell on the street, you know?
I haven't eaten the egg yet.
In these 4 years that you've been here?
Hey guys, I brought this wine. Do you know the Vale do Barro?
Is it non-Angolan wine?
Vale do Barro is wine made in Angola. Namibe. That's cool. And guys, it's really good wine. It's really, really good wine made in Angola. And I knew that Batista wouldn't know that Angola also makes wine, Angolan wines. And this wine is amazing. So I'm going to let you try it. It's really delicious.
Red wine.
I know 2 people from your country dislike you, 2020.
Come on. Do you think that here in Brazil, I'll have to research if in 2024 they make wine in Angola? 2024 wine, I'm going to have to, but I
was born in 2017.
You're mistaken.
Do you think this label is... No, it's from this year. Do you think this label, what's written here, is the first wine that was produced in Angola? Yes. No.
No, there are many famous wines like Gaivota, which is very popular in Angola.
You knew? What? Did you know? Gaivota?
Gaivota is those ones in... Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when I was there, I asked about Gaivota.
Okay, but they're...
I'm really curious to know. Do they drink it?
Like, the people from Nubito also drink wine. They drink. What do you mean? Is it more of an access thing, like wine and stuff?
The wine? Man.
They sell it everywhere.
No, but is it expensive? Vale do Belo, for example, they sell it in all the supermarkets at Que Barato. Sweetie, they only sell it. Do you know the price? 10,000 kwanzas.
10,000 kwanzas?
That's about $10, right?
$10?
It's cheap.
Expensive. No?
Dude, but it's really good wine. Like, it's really...
Really tasty, but even the cheapest wine is at least $100.
But because it's national wine, right? Made in Angola. No.
Dude, 100 rays.
100 reais.
No, you can get around 20 for 40 or 50 bucks.
Yes, you can.
Young wines and concha, that kind of thing, about 40.
But wine, good wine, you can get it 1,000 times cheaper in Angola than here in Brazil. Yeah.
Is it cheap wine? That too.
No, good wine.
Good wine, yes.
Good wine. Because Portugal is closer theoretically, right? No, I think it's also the connection between the countries. So, you have a lot more wine options than here. Sometimes it can cost 500 reais here, and there we pay half the price, for example. In France?
Good wine is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, no. A €3 wine is already pretty decent. If you spend €10, it's even better wine. No, not that either, man. Do you think Neymar bought wine for... Come on, let's go crazy. Today it's €11. Why?
Neymar even drank your allowance.
Come on. No. He has... If he gets wine for 1,900, but then...
But France, you're exaggerating, right?
But 10 or 20 euros is great wine. If you go to 50, it's amazing wine. Really amazing wine. You guys are lucky. It's really cheap.
Even so, they sell bottles for like 20,000 euros.
But there are only a few, right? Maybe 1,000?
Of course.
In France, I never saw that because I wasn't in that wealthy circle, but it does exist. No.
Of course it exists. Come on. No.
No, it does. But it depends because wine is the oldest bottle, for example, on the market will be a bottle that's 150 years old. So, like, let's say there's a bottle. Man, the value, the sky's the limit. Yeah, but I'm talking about the commercial ones. I'm talking about the commercial ones like that.
Even when you drink it, it's just a tiny drop, not really drinking.
He drinks it. I saw that the oldest wine in the world is about 2,000 or 3,000 years old. It's something else.
How is it?
Not just some made-up story. Man, they didn't open the bottle.
But if you have a lot of money, then we're talking about
20,000. But I've already drunk wine from 72.
Yeah, so that's very rare.
72, which one is it?
2? Any. But it costs like 10,000 euros or something like that, right?
Petrus, right?
Wow, especially Petrus. So it must be 20,000 euros.
50, I don't know how much it was, but it was really good. I tasted several wines. When I tasted this one, I said, guys, this here, was it good? It was really good. It was like the best thing after Cristal that I ever tried.
The come have baby ass.
Yeah, little bud is good. Let's wrap up today's episode.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask a question about cuisine.
What's cuisine?
What was your favorite Angolan dish?
No, my favorite thing every Saturday, if you let me, I got sidetracked. Fungi with peito alto.
What?
Peito alto. Wow, that's such a white person thing.
Peito, man, what's head held high? Crazy head. Head held high?
Peito alto is chicken?
Right? It's chicken. It's chicken?
What chicken?
What?
Peito alto. Guys, sorry, you can cancel this nationality. Okay, turn on what high breast is. Man, high breast is meat. Come on. Beef?
Beef? Peito alto? Come on. No.
No, I don't like fungi with fish. There's kalulu, but I don't like fungi and fish together. Actually, I don't like fungi at all.
Fungi with dried fish and sumade, which is our vinaigrette. The best thing you'll...
And mufete is also amazing. Mufete is good.
Mufete is very good. We even had mufete. Mufete.
Mufeti is very good. Good.
We ate there in Angola.
How is it
Mufete is very good, the cancho.
what's it called there? Pinchu. No. Lula. What is it called?
It's the shock.
Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish is very good.
Yeah, cuttlefish is very good, very good. Cuttlefish is kind of the calling card, right? I think here...
Here in Brazil, we don't have that, you know? There's no cuttlefish, right? I've never seen cuttlefish.
It's like a squid, but cuttlefish is tastier. It's much tastier. I don't know. I don't like squid.
Squid, I don't think so.
That being said, do you have any questions for our Angolan friend here?
It's been 56 minutes since the show started. No.
You have to know.
It's an hour, right? Yeah, you have to know. It went by fast.
Do you have any questions? You only know Luanda there, right? You don't know anything else, just Luanda. I know Luanda.
He is very aggressive.
No, yeah.
He's pissed off as hell. Really pissed.
I do talk, man. She's also being aggressive with me. That's how we talk.
I want to ask her, like, yeah.
Yes.
I love you, Dad. Thanks. This is really funny. Make a heart. Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously, in Angola, do you prefer living in the city or in the countryside?
Yeah, in the city. In the city, right? Wow, Ivana got it. But it depends. For me, I'm from São Paulo, so I like busy places. That's why I like Talatona, which he mentioned. Talatona is a residential area with a lot of gated communities, and it's good because it's calmer. The gated communities are really nice, but the city is chaotic, right? Yeah, I prefer it. You can walk around and do other things.
Because here in Brazil, like, there are really two types of people. Some like to live in the city and some like to live in the countryside. Because in the countryside, we have, I don't know, nature, trees, mountains, beaches, things like that. In Angola, do people prefer living in cities or the countryside?
It's not about liking it. It's about whether you have the means to live in the city. Because if it were up to everyone, the city is where you'd be.
Because here in Brazil, it's not.
The neighborhood is more dangerous. In the neighborhoods, there are more diseases, there's less basic sanitation.
Yeah, exactly. Less infrastructure, yeah.
Less infrastructure, because Brazilians aren't like that, right? Not too much, right? No, not here.
You'll say, do you like the favela or the... No.
No. Nature, the countryside, it's not like, let's say, Japo Cabral. Countryside like Ribeirão Branco. Chinese?
What did you say? Who are those people?
Japo Cabral.
Japo de Cabral. You don't know it. It's in the countryside of São Paulo. Okay, countryside of São Paulo. Okay, got it?
It's a pretty good quality of life. And
Like Campinas, right? No, but
Campinas is already considered the countryside of...
countryside of Campinas. It's kind of nice, right? Peaceful, right?
evictions occur in rural areas, including towns like Itu. Which are Itu?
Lacking structure, very beautiful.
But would you live in Itu or would you live in São Paulo?
And I like São Paulo, but there are Brazilians who like Itu. They want our peace, nature, trees, and all that, you know? But there in Angola, people prefer the city, right? They don't care about nature.
Luanda for us is the city of opportunity.
It's like São Paulo.
People talk without thinking about opportunities. Like, you get to choose. Like, I want to live in a place that I like.
Like I would prefer Benguela, for example, which I think is more expensive, but Lubito, Lubito.
Yeah, like that place where you live.
So have you ever lived in Luanda?
Yeah, I never did. It's just that I don't know, I just couldn't get used to Luanda. For me, it's too much information.
But did you go there to live, or did you never end up living there, or did you just go to visit?
You know how it is with Angolans, like go to your uncle's house and stay there for a while. It was like that. I went there, I think I stayed 2 months in Luanda. I was supposed to stay longer, but I stayed 2 months. You didn't like it? No, I really didn't like it. I went to visit my mom's sister. She threw oil at me. I've already mentioned this here, right? I've already said it. It was there at Mundial, in a neighborhood there called Mundial. There were only 3 cars, houses, I'll never forget it. I went to my grandfather's house, there in Rocha. Seriously, there was a day. The criminals started climbing up on the roof. Police chase. I said, damn.
I'm going back to Benguela?
Benguela doesn't have that. What? No robberies, stuff like that.
No, Benguela does have it, but when it happens, they catch the thief, they beat him until the police come. The police beat him repeatedly before taking him away.
Yeah, but now it has that reputation, right? That thieves have a really hard time there.
Do you think it's wrong to beat up criminals?
Oh, I don't think so.
You have to beat them up, man.
Giovanna, thank you. It was really nice to hear that. I liked it a lot. In fact,
I have to come more often.
A lot of what you said I found really funny, like noticing how similar they are to things I've already heard expats say here too.
so I understood that there's a logic to all of this, you know?
Yeah, mainly I think it's this feeling of belonging, right? Because sometimes that's it. It doesn't matter where you are, right? Yes, you like it there. Because, for example, even you, sometimes people might think, Giovanna, but that's because today, you know, you're making money and all that, right? But I don't even make that much, you know? But it's also a choice to be there. I like it too, right? So I think belonging makes us stay, makes us like it, and build relationships with people from there, right? So I think if you're happy, you'll find people, you'll have good circles of friends, you'll have your routine set up there with the things you like to do. And every 3 months, my goal will be to travel to Europe, do things, and then come back.
That's good. I think it's like this. Let me say something.
That's when life is good.
Let me tell you something. Something really important. Speak to the camera. Look, it's like this. Why does she like Angola? It's because she went there to do easy, laid-back work. Like recording videos, I don't know what, taken for nothing. Think about it.
Taken for nothing.
Think about it. If she went there, she'd have to do the little market at 3 a.m. That would change things, right? She would. Until 9 p.m, every day hustling, trying to negotiate, sell, and some days she doesn't sell, just gets by. But man.
Brazil.
That's it.
Even here in Brazil, who wants it?
Nobody wants it. I mean, like,
what's your profession?
I'm a merchant, a businessman.
She is a businesswoman.
But my father at the time when he came here to Brazil, he didn't know the language, didn't understand anything or anyone, didn't have any friends, and came here to sell at the street market.
Can I ask a question?
Just like that.
Wasn't he a YouTuber too?
There wasn't...
Not even YouTube in 1998.
He started the market, son. He invented it all. They're not advanced, and they didn't invent everything.
I say it like this, like when it comes to office work, regardless of the country, it's easier to adapt. No, but when you go there to struggle, everyone says, no, I want to go back to my country, but if I can, you're struggling.
Did you face any tough times in Angola? You get me?
Huh?
Tough times?
That's why no guest ever comes back.
No, that's how it is. The rudeness.
But that's the shitty job you do.
You like it because it's easy?
But I get it. You, because it's easy.
You. I'd like to see if you were there at the Qantas market selling witchcraft. If you're there, that's fine.
Like that. I want to see you being a street vendor out there in the sun, in the heat. I want to see that.
Promote it. What's your handle? Promote it there.
I wanted to know about the struggles. She's leaving to travel and won't be here anymore.
What struggle was I going to mention? I was just thinking about it.
Or some difficulty, like I went hungry in Angola. Wow, that's not possible. Let's move on.
I think the biggest hassle... No, but look, no.
Joke. Look, the worst difficulty she's ever been through was eating KFC.
No trouble. Look, I think the only one was like the first time I arrived in Angola, I downloaded the taxi app, right? And then I went to the supermarket and I had a bunch of bills like this, a lot of bills. I had like 3, like, wow,
That's already something.
Vacation. No, but stay. Because there it's a lot, like a bunch of 1,000 Kwanzaa bills. 1,000 Kwanzaa bills. When you go, it's there.
You have a lap full of money.
I didn't have a card yet. I had just arrived. And then I was all like money here and stuff. So I got a taxi. Then the driver said, so I went right to the mall there, bought what I needed to buy. Then on the way back, I called another taxi. When I returned, the driver asked, Miss, how do I get to your address? I had no idea how to get around or anything there.
It's just that we hardly ever use GPS, you know?
I was like, I don't know. He said, well, I don't know either. So I asked to use the app. Then we tried to figure out where it was because I didn't know anything. Anyway, I think that's the thing. Getting around Angola is kind of hard because the GPS doesn't work that well. Yeah, that's true. It's just the GPS issue, right? Like, not all the streets are paved. So sometimes but then that kind of became a habit. Sometimes you're in the middle of nowhere. It's just that beaten dirt road. You say, I'm home, turn right there.
But that's what you say. Here, it's the opposite. The taxi driver knows the route, but the passenger says, bro, no, don't take that street. Let's go this way instead.
It's true, it's the opposite. I know a better way, but not there. It's different there. I've gotten used to it after 4 years. You either adapt or keep complaining. Many Brazilians keep complaining, right? There.
Not at all.
No, wow, it's a lot, really.
A lot. But of course, what are they complaining about?
About everything.
Is the community there big of Brazilians, for example?
It used to be bigger because of Odebrecht, right? Today it's much smaller, but Mundial...
Odebrecht, all those crooks went there to make money. Yeah, right?
Why did you say that while looking at me?
Huh? No, I'm talking while looking at the camera, my Mundial. I won't say anything then, all right?
But yes, there are quite a lot of Brazilians and a lot of people who complain a lot because really, it's very different, right? There are differences. The quality of life changes a lot. Either accept it and be happy, my dear, or Angola isn't for you.
Thanks, Giovanna. Thanks.
Giovanna Brazil.
That's it.
Sorry, I'll do it again. What a beautiful story you told us, Giovanna. It's great that you shared this story of yours with our listeners too. Can you give us your Instagram so we can learn a little more about you, about your journey, right?
Yeah, my Instagram, you're going to put it down here, right? It's Gagvira with 2 E's. Just Gagvira. Both on Instagram and TikTok, there's a little bit of what I do there. This crazy life I live in Angola.
Great. For those who love beautiful stories, you already know what to do, who to follow, and for those who also love the Tres Continentes program, always bringing something new, different cultures, and even a bit of philosophy. See you next week.
Wow, come on. Wow. Well, look at you, Mr. Host. Hi.
I'd already be gone.